Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Business Hub. Assets are a crucial part of your net worth. These assets can come in a variety of types, so everyone has access to investing in them. From real estate to art pieces, these items will help you to continuously make profits that range from easy and risk-free to more complicated and riskier. No matter what your asset profile is, the one thing that all the wealthy people have in common is discipline. Today, we are going to be talking about the top 10 assets that rich use to preserve their wealth. Make sure you stay until number 1, as you do not want to miss a great asset that will have you rolling in cash for years to come. Number 10. Stocks. Dividend yielding stocks. Stocks may seem complicated at first glance. Wall Street makes it look like you need to be some sort of money wizard to earn big bucks on stocks, but this is far from the truth. Stocks are a great way for you to own a percentage of a business that trades publicly. Stocks allow any person to own a piece of a big name company, and this can help you earn big profits. There are tons and tons of companies that are publicly trading, and with various prices per share, you can find one which works best for you. Stocks are a great asset to have, especially if you study the patterns of the stock market. If you know what you are doing, you can learn to buy low and sell high, eventually mastering the game yourself. This has helped millionaires turn into billionaires. Investing in a few stocks here and there can get you rich in no time. Just make sure to watch for the rise and fall. Specifically, focus on dividend-producing stocks. Dividends are the distribution of profits to its shareholders. You can take this money back in the form of cash or reinvest it to buy more shares. Either way, dividend-yielding stocks are a must-have in your assets portfolio. Number 9. Trademarks. Trademarks are something you file for to protect your symbols, words, or phrases. They work in a similar way to how patents work, and this is a big deal when it comes to logos and brands. Trademarks can have tremendous value as an asset. Here's why. If you have a powerful trademark for your business, you can actually license it out to other people or companies to use for a fee. Many companies and individuals alike have taken advantage of this. Just think of your favorite slogan or symbol, such as the Nike swoosh. More recently, think about YouTube sensations Dude Perfect and the guys over at Nelk, Full Send. They make millions off of their trademarked merch. If you have a popular trademark, you can expect to earn tons and tons of money. Number 8. Life insurance. Assets are anything that can help you to make money or preserve money. An often overlooked asset is life insurance. Not all life insurance policies are created equally, and you must know which ones to buy to make it an asset to protect your wealth. Universal and whole life policy can be tremendous tax shelters for preserving your wealth. Many of these policies not only pay out upon your death tax-free, but also increase in value over time. This cash buildup is money that you can access to make purchases or other investments. Sure, you must pay yourself back, but the loan to yourself is interest-free and on your own terms. This is not something you want to tackle without help of a professional, so talk to your financial planner right away about this tremendous opportunity to preserve your wealth. Number 7. Royalties. Royalties have become a huge industry in themselves. An example of what a royalty is if you were to write a book and publish it, then a movie studio wants to buy the rights to make a TV show out of your story. So, in exchange for the rights to make the movie, you get a chunk of what they make from that show. After the show finishes and no more episodes are made, they may want to open it up to syndications. These syndicate broadcasts will mean that you will still earn long after the show is done shooting. That is what we call royalties. Royalties are great when you have published your work, and they are not just for books. They can be for just about any other type of published media. It's a great asset to hold onto because if you play the game right, you can be earning for years and years and sometimes the rest of your life. Number 6. Cash. Cash is something we all have lying around. In a world of bank cards and online wallets, we seem to take cash for granted. When you have cash in a bank deposit, you can earn interest. Unfortunately, the interest that the banks are paying isn't keeping up with the current inflation rates. cash is still a priority for economics. For example, the company Apple has over $200 billion in cash reserves. This is called liquidity. Having liquid cash can come in handy, and wealthy people know this. One reason to keep cash on hand is so you can take up any opportunity that presents itself. If you have cash on hand, you can settle a deal right away. No need to go through the trouble of obtaining loans or checking your bank accounts to gather the funds. You will definitely benefit by having the money needed and will not have to take out any credit. Another reason having cash is important is so you can get high returns straight away from cash deals. Usually when striking a deal, better offers are made if you can pay in cash. Sometimes the difference between paying in cash and paying in credits or otherwise can be huge. It is definitely worth it to have some cash on you. Also with cash, you can lend out money with high interest. Your money can make more money for you. With all these reasons, it is no wonder why cash is still king and such a valuable asset. Number 5. Patents. Patents are great, but not everyone knows exactly how valuable they can be as assets. A patent is for when you invent something new and want to protect this invention. This is when you file for a patent. The patent file names you as the inventor and will fully describe in detail what your invention does. This is where it becomes a great asset. When a company wants to use your invention, the patent requires them to have to pay you. If they don't stick to this requirement, you can just sue them. Patents are unbelievably valuable and can also be very powerful in the business world. One patent can make you rich. All the best inventions in the world are backed by patents, so making one little invention can earn you a ton of money. Patents may seem like a thing only big companies use, but worry not. Small independent investors, such as the inventor of the Slinky or the Pet Rock, can file for patents and earn big as well. Number 4. Gold and precious metals. Gold, silver, and precious metals have always been an asset the wealthy use to store their riches. These assets can maintain value even when paper currency becomes weak. No matter your budget, you can get started investing and protecting your assets by buying individual gold or silver coins. As you gain wealth, you may want to invest in larger quantities or bars of these precious metals. Due to our current legislation, the US government can seize gold should the economy call for such drastic measures. Therefore, large gold holdings are held in offshore accounts that are not subject to this legislation. While we can agree it's not best to blindly follow what other people are doing, no matter how rich they are, it should not go unnoticed how many of the richest families have large precious metal holdings. Gold and silver is an asset that retains its purchasing power over large periods of time. Number 3. Fine art. Fine art is often seen as a luxury. People can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars just for a single piece of art from a well-known artist. The best part is that as time goes by, some of these pieces of art can appreciate. This appreciation is what makes fine art a great asset to have. Art collectors are usually seen as snobby and wealthy, but the reality is that art collecting and selling can be a great hustle. Art collectors will go to private galleries and buy pieces that they believe are worth a lot of money. Then, they'll just flip them and sell them. This can be a slow process, but the payoff can be tremendous. Additionally, streams of income can be earned by loaning your art to galleries for a fee. Art as an asset may be overlooked, but studies show just how lucrative they can be. All it takes is just a bit of will to start off, but with that small start, you can get rich. This is an asset that you can enjoy and display in your home while you watch your value appreciate over time. Number 2. Rare coins. Rare coins are another overlooked asset. Collectors will spend a lot of money for the things they collect. Rare coins are a popular collector's item, so if you happen to sell some, you can earn big bucks. Rare coins can range in price from cheap to highly expensive, so they should always be looked at by an expert. Having rare coins as an asset can be good in 2 ways. One way is that you can sell them as a collector's item. The other way is that some older coins are made of precious metals. So, if you have a gold coin, you can sell it as either a rare coin or as gold. Rare coins are a great asset and should not be overlooked. The right collector can pay you a lot just for one coin. If If you know how to avoid counterfeits, you can collect some and flip them for a huge profit. Number 1. Real estate. Real estate is one of the best assets to have. You can rent out a property and earn consistently with truly little work. You can even take advantage of all the new tech in this day and age and use that to boost your sales for rentals. There are long-term rentals and short-term rentals, but it's recommended that you do a little bit of research into short-term rentals for higher yields. Another way real estate property can be considered a great asset is because of appreciation. Populations are always increasing, and this means people will always be looking for a place to live in or to rent. Because of this increase in demand, prices for property will also increase. In most cases, these prices will increase. If you own a property or two, you can make large amounts of money from this increase in value. If you hold on to a property for a while, you can often sell it for double, maybe even triple the price, for example. You can also constantly rent it out, each year increasing the rental price obtained. With these two examples, we see that real estates have contributed to the wealth for many and are a great asset to be won. They can earn you big chunks of change if you invest in them. Real estate may take a bit of time to build, but the assets are truly worth it to own. Click on one of these videos on your screen. See you there!